Today's short is being brought to you by Goya Foods. If it's Goya, it has to be good.
Your daily game plan for success. It's Sachs in the Morning. Steve Sachs.
Hi, Steve Sachs here with Sachs in the Morning, and welcome to Monday, November 21st. We're going to be talking about gratitude this week, and it's a wonderful time to do it with Thanksgiving just right around the corner. Now, millions of us are going to gather around the holiday for a meal for this exact purpose. There's a lot to be thankful for. Widespread COVID has been hammered, and, you don't see a lot of people really worried as much, certainly, about COVID. People are gathering safely now, but what do we have to gain by being grateful? And does an attitude of gratitude actually make a difference at work? So I want to talk to you a little bit about this article that I read in Forbes. And a contributor to this was Kevin Cruz. He's a CEO of LedX, and he's the author of The Great Leaders Have No Rules. Okay, and he has a really good article. So here's what he said. He said, gratitude helps us overcome our hardwired negativity bias by our tendencies to focus on negative events rather than positive ones. Now, earlier in human history, negativity bias had an important survival function. Perceiving a threat more strongly than a benign encounter could have been the difference between life and death. So we kind of get that. But today, when the most dangerous things that we have to do are drive on the freeway or eat a cholesterol-laden hamburger, negativity bias makes us unhappy. It also explains why it takes so much intentionality to practice gratitude. And also, I found this amazing research paper that I'm going to refer to a lot this week. It's 72 pages of aggregated research of studies on gratitude. It's by Dr. Summer Allen and was published by UC Berkeley's Greater Good Science Center. Now, one of these studies suggested that gratitude makes people feel more satisfied at work. This study of employees from the teaching and finance sectors found that both individuals state gratitude, feelings of gratitude that vary from day to day, and institutionalized gratitude, the gratitude that is embedded in the culture and policies of an organization, both uniquely and significantly predicted job satisfaction. How about that? Other studies also found that interventions with gratitude practices also increased satisfaction at work as well. When researchers asked teachers to count their blessings for 8 weeks, those teachers experienced increased life satisfaction, a more positive mood, and a greater sense of accomplishment, along with decreased negative attitudes towards others and less emotional exhaustion, suggesting that this intervention could help prevent burnout in their profession. Okay, so here's a couple things that I like to do in practice. Number one is I would ask you to write a letter of gratitude to somebody and tell them why that you're really happy that they're in your life. Now, you don't want your assistant to do it. You don't want somebody else or a friend. You have to do this. Write it in your own hand. Scratch it out in your own handwriting. Don't do it on the computer. And put it in an envelope and hand it to the person and tell them why that you're grateful that they're in your life. It doesn't have to be a long letter. It could be a couple sentences. But just tell them why you're grateful that they're in your life. If you want to tell them you love them, that's fine too. Secondly, write down 3 things that happened to you today that you're grateful for. And do this for a week. What are the things you can do? I don't know. Somebody opened the door for you, or you hit 6 consecutive green lights on the way to work. Whatever it may be. It could be small, trivial things. Write those things down. 3 things a day for a week. And if you do this and write that letter of gratitude, I guarantee you that after about a week to 10 days, you're going to see that investment really pay off for you. Okay? So if you can practice those things and practice that gratitude muscle, you're going to have a changed way of looking at things. And gratitude is a great place to start. And that's my short for today. Hey, everybody, Steve Sachs here. And if you're thinking about holiday gifts, why not give a Sachs in the Morning mug or a hoodie or something from the swag department to keep up the inspiration and keep it fresh all day long? And don't forget the Sachs in the Morning holiday gift cards available right now on the website. Or I can send a personalized audio message from you to whomever you wish. And you can find all of our gift ideas and my information for greetings right there on the website, sachsinthemorning.com. And don't forget, if you or someone you know might be interested in a speaker for an event, you can find that information on the website as well. Just go to sachsinthemorning.com. And thanks to Al Hendrickson Toyota for their support of this podcast. And be sure to visit alhendricksontoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.